Hello everyone. How you doing? I'm losing my mind. That's normal, isn't it? Let me just make myself another cup of tea. How you doing? Hi there, Misty. Hi there. How you doing? Hold on, I need to make myself another cup. We're still not finished, not nearly. You know what, I'm thinking about just putting the video on hold just to work on the I2S thing, because... But no, I know that I have to do my job first. First I have to do my job, and I can do the fun stuff. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, right here... I did the wrong thing, shit, whatever. 1... Then if I'm not mistaken, should go to 0. Actually a bit lower than 0. There we go. I'm going to re-render this because I just don't like the way this looks. And in this case, a pretty simple fix, I do believe, would be to put this right here, this divider right here. Yeah. Because in this case, what I've been trying to do it the... Nah, whatever, let's do it the correct way. I was trying to do it the easy way. That's to say, you know, just use object info. I was just trying to use these as kind of like proxies for the benzene orbitals. But I mean, yeah, benzene orbitals would be probably much better showcased this way. Do I have them saved in any reasonable way, or is it all unreasonable bullshit? Oh my goodness, it is all unreasonable bullshit. Why am I like this? Why did I do it this way? All of my questions are just why. This is awful. Hi Drash, how you doing? Well, that's the good question. I could separate them off into different collections, then I could take the collections, insert the collections, and then that would work. That's an idea. But I don't like it very much, because it would require me to specifically select just these, make sure that I'm not selecting anything else, then create a new benzenes one, yeah, whatever. Ah, damn it. Select all of these, make sure that I'm not selecting anything that isn't meant to be there, then move these benzenes to the benzenes 1 collection. Splendid. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Did you ping in channel for this stream? No, because it's part 2. Last stream ended like a couple of hours ago, so I didn't see much of a point ping again, you know? I just finished, so might as well. But yeah, let me just make myself some tea. I think that there is something in the tea. Maybe the tea is dark, you know. Or maybe it's kind of like, you know, a smoking addict chewing gum. I just need to drink something. If my coffee really does work on me simply because of the placebo effect, nothing else, then yeah, that would do something, hopefully. When do you usually start your live stream? The moment I wake up. I have absolutely nothing else to do with my day. Alright. Ah shit, I bought almost no water. Splendid. And brilliant. Nothing to boil the rest. Okay. Beautiful. When do you wake up? Depends on the day. My sleep schedule is dynamic, and that's to say it lasts longer than 24 hours. Oh, that's brilliant. Don't move all of them in. And this looks roughly correct, I would say. Which means that depending on the day, I sometimes I'm tired of explaining it. You get what I mean. Hi, the bee. How you doing? There we go. Now let's hide this. Now it's time for the next group of benzines. And hide the Adrian. Cup of tea. That ought to wake me up. Let's move this up. Shit, obviously I had to just move in the floor. No, you piss off. There we go. That's correct. Deselect the floor. Bring up the benzines. And it started indexing at 1, so we need this. Brilliant! Welcome back, Remco. How is the studying going? Man, that's juicy. Good for you. Now just all the rest of benzines we need to chuck in to. Brilliant. Now with this in mind, we should have all the collections needed in order to pull this off. Right, you're gonna switch from object to collection, not collection. And then these collections will be benzines 1, benzines 2, benzines 3, benzines 4, benzines 5, and benzines 6. Then collection info, absolutely not. No, I meant collection info like this. This is the collection and the geometry in here. Oh, that could be either really good or really bad. And I feel like that's really bad. Shit, why has it always got to be something? Realize instances? Why does it have to be always... Why does it always have to be something? It's fine. I can figure. Where's our background music? Oh, the background music. I need to play something. All the background musics I've got for the streams are kind of boring. Might as well do it in silence. You know, just mind-numbing and crazy silence. Wait a second. This is what we need to plug in. Oh, that won't help, obviously. Oh, never mind. There they are. That's... yeah. Nope. Shit. Why does it always have to be something? I know how to fix this, I think. I'm pretty certain that the way I fix it is I just call it... I don't know, a benzene. And I need to rename all of these right here to aben. There we go. Then we're gonna have eben. Nope, that's it. Because for some reason, Blender decided that the best convention for this would be to change to which metastructure things belong to based on their name. I honestly don't understand that. It feels like there should be some kind of attribute or some variable you could change, but it's just based on the name. Then Deben. Minecraft music for the background. No, Minecraft music is too somber and too... Let me have a thunk. There is something I haven't played in a while. That's the copyright-free... Oh, but that could be actually... No, that's not it either. We need some kind of copyright-free, energetic music. Make it theme on repeat. Now that would drive everyone mad. Sebastian Bach. Classical music. Let me have a thunk. We could do... I mean, I don't exactly hate, and by that I mean I like quite a fair bit, the satisfactory music. I don't like it a fair bit. It's making me want to play Satisfactory if anything. There we go. Alright, that was the D-benzene, E-benzene. Oh, and then the last one I'm pretty certain we can just keep as benzenes. Now, if we just reload it, I hope. Let's see if this works. Load. I think it might have worked, although it's hard to tell. Not responding. Brilliant. It's the positioning is certainly something, but as we turn them off, they disappear one by one. Great. No clue what's happening there. Oh my, why is there always got to be something? But no, it's second one. So right here, something is off. Where is it?
Meow.
Welcome back, Cutsy.
You did not paying for the stream.
Yeah, because this is part 2. The last stream ended, what, 2 hours ago?
Meh.
This one right here. And rename it to Benzenes. Okay, splendid.
Blasting satisfactory music, I see.
Yeah, no, don't really have an idea of what else to put in the background.
I mean, it's fine. It's a good music.
This is a low-key stream, this is low-key a stream. Accurate statements all across the board. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness, now we set up the second one that just doesn't appear at all. And their positioning is all messed up, it's fine, okay. Can I just do relative? Would that help?
You're doing the last segment, aren't you?
Not even.
Oh.
Oh, so...
Okay.
How am I supposed to place it correctly? If I take the bounding box, add the first vector, the second vector, divide them both by 2, I will get the midpoint. If I then take that midpoint, if I move it to the negative of that midpoint, then they should all return to the origin. That's my guess. Let's see. Let's see if I'm correct. Right here, and then if we do bounding box like this, vector math, and then add them both together, divide by 2. Then take this, and then actually no, when we divide, we can just divide it by -2. Then this. Why did it move over there? Why did it move over there? It doesn't make them to be original. Oh, damn it. Why has it always got to be something? Okay, bounding box, let's see. Alright. Why is the rotation all screwed up as well? Oh, well, that's your issue. There we go. Okay, that's something. Oh, so my math was correct, but okay, splendid. Good to know. Always good to know. Then what we need to do is just make them smaller.
Was rule 1.
I'm always right, that's true. Okay, changing that's right here won't work. Here. Nope, the opposite. Change size afterwards. Don't plug it in there. Let's make it. Wait, is that the reason? I just plugged it into the wrong spot. Nope. Almost. If one of them wasn't missing. I mean, that's like 5 out of 6. That's like a. That would be like a B at least, right?
A B, maybe even a wasp.
Shut up. The only problem being I got them backwards. Okay. There's the problem in here that do I need to change them to be like of benzene? I need to do. There. Now we take 5 and 6. What is happening? No, we're just missing one of them. Brilliant. That's good. Why is one of them empty? Let me restart Blender, see if that helps.
You get there.
Or die trying. 2 options. Oh. I'll be damned. There we go. And
Damn.
oh no, wait, this has to be on the ground. Yeah, okay. Well then, I suppose this will be the render. Splendid. Render animation. Now. Well, we had a good time listening to the soundtrack for 7 minutes. Time to get back to editing.
Charge and same charge repel, so they all want to stay as far away from each other as possible.
Unfortunate.
That's why they move to the opposite side, except if that's the case, then which hydrogens would go here and hydrogens would go here?
Which hydrogen? So we need the arrow. There we go.
Here and which hydrogens would go there. Well, remember how with the p orbitals, if you have 2 electrons out of 3 orbitals, then they won't occupy
Thunk. We are halfway. This doesn't actually. We may be closer than halfway there.
Oh my.
No, we are further than halfway there. I'm just delusional. But if I don't sleep tonight, this is doable.
by any specific 2, 3 orbitals.
What if I sleep tonight?
That doesn't even make sense. For it to make sense, you have to say, what if you sleep with me tonight? That would be something. What if I sleep tonight? That doesn't even make sense.
And they won't occupy any specific two, only they will
Post irony,
occupy
eh?
some two of the three. This follows a wider trend in
It's not even
chemistry.
post irony.
with dras-
It is. Kinda, yeah.
Even because I saw a video of cats on my shorts page and I just my first thought was meta irony.
said identical objects in certain states they can occupy, then they don't really want them to be mismatched. Basically, since all hydrogen atoms are identical in this case, there is no reason for some of them to
Well,
have
if I sleep with you
stronger
and neither of us is finishing the video,
So what happens?
and that's not
What
good.
happens is our four orbitals get four hydrogen atoms.
We are finishing, but not the video though.
What do movies even say to that?
What
am I supposed to reply?
In this case, there's no reason for some of them to have a stronger bond than the others. So what happens? Well, what happens is our four orbitals get together and hybridize.
Okay, nice. Glacially slow, but it's common. Oh, it's coming together.
Hybridize. From 1 to
Yeah, you happy now?
s orbital and 3 to p's orbital into the sp3. 3 to p's orbital
I'm also good when I'm with you.
into the sp3, which looks like this, with these being the orbitals, and as such you can see that in methane all of the hydrogens move as far away from each other as possible, bringing their electron clouds with them, like so. But sp3 is not the only one. You can also have
It feels I don't quite get it because in my head, from what I remember about the video, there isn't much more. I mean, these are like, wait, what? Yeah, these right here are all the animations that I have left, which isn't a lot.
Hmm.
And yet there is so much more of the video there. Something isn't adding up. Something don't make much sense. Alright, let me see. There we go, minding my business. That has a groove as a song. Let's go with it. Why not?
But sp3 is not the only one. You can also have sp2, which would look like the one. You can also have sp2, which would look
40 right here, -4. That's the classic. And there we have it.
like this. And in this case, in carbon, we're combining the s and p orbitals to create a three-legged orbital, like so. Now, where would that be useful? Well, for example, in benzene, where the atoms look more like this. So each carbon is bonded to a hydrogen, and next to carbons, like so. And here's the entire molecule. And here's the entire molecule.
He's very ADHD.
Except these are the s orbitals and the two p taken care of.
The brain rot.
What about the last
Science brain.
Well, that one didn't. Except those are the two s orbital. Except these are the s orbital electrons and one p orbital electron taken care of. What about the last p? Well, that one didn't hybridize, and as such, we still have.
Here we go. Loki, the stream is A. Hi, the Lycan. How you doing?
Hi, Lycan.
Oh, now you broke the chain. Now you must die. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules.
Have all of them available. So what they do is they just merge together, like this.
He isn't wrong. Those are in fact the rules.
Yeah, we have it written on the streams on the stream channel. The rules of the 7. It does say if you break a chain, you die. Break a chain, break your leg, something like that. Message retracted. Cowards! Stand by what you believe in. Say it proud.
You
Don't
break-
let the haters get to you.
break it.
together, like this, and form a ring.
Yeah.
And this ring is actually what makes benzene so useful. Like this, and form a ring. And this ring is actually
For
what
the
makes
interruptions,
benzene so
made me
unique.
realize
It's
the joke
actually-
wasn't that funny anyway.
is actually what makes benzene so unique, and it's actually bound by all of these bonds at the same time. And as a small tangent, if you've ever wondered if benzene has double bonds or doesn't, well, these
In the benzene molecule. Yeah, let me just look up an image of benzene. But then you're gonna be running a PDF on the discovery of differential form. It's nothing official published, it's a personal thing. Good for you. Good for you. Are you gonna publish it anywhere yourself? Either with a publisher or just normally? Hold on, let me just find benzene. Yeah, this will do. Now, I'll probably just share with a couple of people I know who would be interested. Fair, I suppose.
the bonds is useful sometimes. Bonds, or if you've ever wondered if benzene has double bonds or doesn't, well, these are the bonds. Doesn't, well, these are the bonds. It's useful sometimes to think of them as double bonds that are constantly shifting, but that's just like a model, an approximation, and this is the actual bond. And so by now, I hope you can look at this graph and understand what's going on. So by now, I hope you can look at this graph and understand what's going on with each of these bonding orbitals just being a different combination of the underlying atomic orbitals, either interfering constructively or destructively. And that's how we get a different combination of the underlying
And this has to go shift to the left. Beautiful.
orbitals just being a different combination.
I don't know if it's smart enough to do models like this, but between working on it, I'm also be trying to finally make some sense of complex integration. Multitasking isn't bad. As long as if you don't have a time limit on anything, or if nothing is like stopping you, then I would say multitasking is even more efficient.
Destructively. And that's how we get
Well,
bonding and anti-bonding.
for
orbitals.
you,
can think about it this way.
you're the guy who multitasks.
You can think about it this way.
In
When you
general.
have two waves, you can either combine them constructively
Oh no, this cannot be. Shit, I don't have an animation for this.
or destructively. And due to reasons mentioned in
I need Desmos and I need to record this. Desmos.com and let's do it. I'm gonna have should I add them, subtract them, or just interfere them? Nah, whatever. Cosine.
I would know.
Because they should be normalized. Yeah, shucks. Well, technically it would be a bit inaccurate because I'm skipping like normalization and such, but whatever. I'm hopping off for now, maybe still again later. Alright, like and bye, have a good one. I'm gonna do cosine 4x and then we're gonna do sine 1/2 x just for the. That might be a bit much. 3x. X is equal to this, and then f of x plus g of x, and then f of x minus g of x. What is it? No, much better example would be if there was plus a in here. There we go. And then once we do plus x, then they can interfere either constructively or destructively. Yes. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. I need to get Katsy's ears out of the picture. There we go.
What? Are my ears in the caption?
Yeah, get your goddamn ears out of the caption. Okay, there we go. This should do as an explanation. Be fine-ish. There we go.
Destructively. And that's how we get just being a different combination of the underlying atomic orbitals, either interfering constructively or destructively. And that's how we get bonding and anti-bonding orbitals.
Right. Bottom. It's weird that the crop bottom slider doesn't cut you out. In this case, I had to use the crop right slider.
Hmm.
Well, what's happening, Katsy? Why are you so... Why are you so somber?
Somber music.
I like that I asked you a question, you took some buffering time, and then you just came back at me with somber music. I don't even know if that was the answer to my question, or if you just like...
I have no idea what your question even was.
I asked
I
why...
heard you said it was somber, and that's all that came to me.
I asked you why are you so somber?
Oh, why am I so somber? Am I somber?
You
Do I
sound
feel?
kinda like
Do I appear sad to you right now?
Kinda.
Destructively.
Did you not hear all the flirts today?
People can be sad and flirt at the same time. Not sober, must be somber. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, they can.
That's how we get bonding and anti-bonding orbitals. You can think
Have you
about it
experienced
this way.
that?
When you have two waves, you can either combine them constructively or destructively.
Yeah. I have.
Man, you're so hot. I'm going to kill myself.
When you have two waves, you can either combine them.
I don't know. It doesn't. It's.
When you have two waves, you
Meow.
can
Great talk.
That's how we get bonding
I'm-
and anti-bonding orbitals.
I'm just
You can
sleepy.
think about it this way.
I'm
When you
not
have two
I'm not
waves,
somber. I'm just.
I
sleepy.
have that effect on people.
The big E.
You can either combine them.
You make them sleepy.
I make people sleepier. Especially my streams have effect on people.
Aye. Especially make them sleep with you.
Constructively or
Okay.
destructively. And due to
I mean, I
reasons-
know I already made this joke today, but like, come on. How could I not? Meow.
Just looked over and then saw the I have no money in on my stream image. I wonder if it actually got a replies. Well, let me see if there are
I have
any.
no money and must endure talking with Katsy.
I have no money, but I must stream. Hold on, let me see if there are any. if anyone. I'm curious to see what are people's thoughts on this amazing work of fiction.
I'm sure the orphan is very good.
I have no nose and
Just
I
like
must
you.
sneeze. Oh, okay. I need my bell sound effects, which I have already previously used in this video, but I'm just gonna do them again. Where did I keep my bell sound effects? It was mechanical, right?
Ball sound effects. I don't know. Maybe with the ball sound effects.
Didn't hear it, but like when I asked if the bell sound effect is right there, I clicked on the file and then just played the bell as if I got the answer correct. It doesn't matter.
Constructively or destructively. And due to reasons
Well, you found it. That's good.
mentioned in the last video, obtuse are waves, so they can either combine constructively to make a more. They can either combine
Constructively. Yeah, is them combining
constructively to make a more bonding orbital, or
destructively to make.
destructively to create a less bonding orbital. And in benzene's case,
Something from Brother, nothing much. You haven't really missed anything. I'm still doing the same exact thing I've been doing for days.
so many orbitals combining together, we get a lot of combinations. So these are possible.
He loves enemies. He
And
loves
so
making videos.
that's all the detail about bonds I'm going to get into for now.
It is his favorite activity.
Yeah, I love.
Typical covalent bonds, because next we have
Okay,
typical covalent bonds.
Is it tea?
yeah, it is. I feel like with coffee I could read pop, but I really am worried. I've been drinking that for half a year non-stop. Like, honestly, that was my D drink. I drank water and then that shitty coffee, non-stop, same thing for 6 months. Like that is.
Yeah.
Let me read what it's in there again. Actually, the one thing you should never do when
It
you.
does make me happy that you're. It does make me happy you're taking care of your health finally.
Let's say there isn't really anything too bad in there.
Well, it is coffee, caffeine.
I don't know if it has caffeine. It doesn't say that it has
I think
caffeine
it's
anywhere.
Does your coffee not have caffeine in it?
Yeah, I genuinely don't
That's
know.
even more worrying.
I don't know if it's caffeine or if it's like with caffeine or decaf.
Hmm.
I just don't know.
Covalent bonds, because next we have anyway, they're calling the metallic bonds, and oh my, the metallic bonds, and oh my, this is gonna be a fun one. So first things first, so far we've talked only about the
Right here. It doesn't need to say it, does it not? It really feels like there should be some kind of regulation that says if you're sending something with caffeine,
Well,
you need to say that's caffeine, don't it?
well, maybe there is if it isn't a fucking coffee though. If it says it's a coffee on the box, probably doesn't need to also specify it has caffeine. Maybe like it's an energy drink. Maybe they need to say it's caffeine. Hmm.
No, whatever. I would really like to have a cup of that, but
and oh my, this is gonna be a fun one. So first things first, so far we've talked only about the atoms from the first 3 periods of the periodic table. But as you go
right here
further,
we need a solid sound effect, something really proper. And I do believe I had like a...
Like a good moan.
No, no. That is not what I'm looking for.
Not for the video.
Do you feel like you've drank coffee with caffeine after drinking? What is that even supposed to mean?
first 3 periods of the periodic table.
Okay, hold on.
But as 3 periods of the
Caffeine is not good for pregnancy. Yeah, exactly. It should have some kind of warning. Like caffeine is not exactly.
My God, are you pregnant?
It's not the point I'm making.
But as
Show a fair bit more.
That's why you aren't drinking anymore. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I'm pregnant. You got me.
periods of the periodic table. But as you go further and further down the line, the rules
Maddening sound. No, that one. Coffee with caffeine makes you feel like you've drunk caffeine, and if it hasn't, you shouldn't. That's a very scientific approach, so please answer. Ah, yes! The easy way to check. I don't even know how to respond to you, Adrian. That's kind of like. I don't know. Does this tea have sugar or artificial sweetness? Well, if you drink it and you feel like you drank sugar, that means you drank sugar.
Flawless logic.
What kind of feeling are you looking from me? Like, if your coffee has caffeine, makes you feel like you've drunk caffeine. What is the feeling of drinking caffeine? You mean the effects of caffeine, like being more up and about? Because that can also happen due to sugar or placebo. Considering how I mainly drink my coffees on streams, my streams also have that effect on me. The feeling of drinking caffeine, that is not a feeling! I cannot...
Oh my... It's fucking
Yes,
dude,
caffeine has an
no.
effect on you, but there is a lot of things that also have that effect on you. Consider allergies. I know, that's my point. Like, if coffee has caffeine in it, it probably should say that, because it could be a dangerous chemical. So you feel it. What do you mean? Caffeine? No.
first 3 periods of the
Yeah, every time I drink caffeine, my toes tingle.
Cool.
That's how I can tell it's caffeine.
Every single time I drink caffeine, I have like an LED on the back of my neck, like a dark orange LED that just lights up. That's how I can know.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, let's try pitch 3. I need to add some more.
periods of the periodic table. But as you go further and further down the line, the rules change.
Yeah, it's very annoying, isn't it? No, it didn't light up. I can't. Obviously, I haven't touched that because I can't see back there. Who can see at the back of the neck? I have a bunch of LEDs over there. My entire back is like a Christmas tree. One of them lights up when I see 2 raccoons. It doesn't work for 1 and it doesn't work for 3. It just lights up when I see 2 of them. I have no idea what that's supposed to represent. Is it my D-Raccoonic detector?
You mean when you look under the trench coat?
Don't spill my secrets. I am not 3 raccoons in a trench coat. That's a silly rumor. How much time did you take for that
that would make
animation?
me a zoophile, and that would be bad.
What do you mean this animation? The animation of the atoms? I don't remember how long it took to render, but to make it wasn't that difficult, because you can just do it with geometry nodes and like a repeat node. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem
Yeah.
here is that these sound effects suck. As I cut them in the middle. Yes.
Periods of the periodic table.
Wait, the last ones only are elevated. I mishear that.
Periods of the periodic table. But as you
7. Here we go.
periods of the periodic table. But as you go further and further down the line, the rules change.
Splendid. Now we're gonna take this parametric equalizer because we don't want them to be.
Periods of the periodic
Yeah, that's good. I would say we can even reduce it a bit.
periods of the periods of the periodic table. But as you go further and further down the line, the rules change.
This could end even further.
Rules change.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's speed it up and let's end it further.
Rules
It's right here, 100. And then brilliant. Add frame hold and do the thing. Premiere, why have you always got to be like this?
I mean, okay, they don't change. The rules obviously don't change. It's physics. But for chemistry, we have the quantum mechanical rules, and then we have like simplified general rules. And as atoms get larger and larger, the general rules.
Alright, we definitely need some sounds. Video of the place. Hi, the caper. How you doing? Hi.
Hi, Keeper. Meow.
Okay, this seems good.
Chemistry, we have the quantum mechanical rules,
Okay.
and then we have like simplified general rules. And as atoms get larger and larger, the general rules.
Alright, here some kind of movement sound would go a long way. What's about this? Oh, something more. That wasn't much more.
And as atoms get larger and larger,
This way.
the general rules become less
Yeah, fine, whatever.
larger, the general rules become less and less accurate. And so with that context, let's go to metals. The number one theme of metals will be their delocalization. So basically, whilst in something like lithium, when it bonds to form dilocalization, the number one theme of metals will be their delocalization. So basically, whilst in something like lithium, when it
Oh yeah, right here we did remake that render, didn't we?
bonds to form.
Oh, no, never mind, we didn't. That's not the right animation.
Dilithium, it creates a simple sigma bond.
Okay, a couple of things there. First of all, I'm losing my sanity over implementing OAuth7 and clients to chain multiple flask apps using different domains of SSO. Oh, you're doing OAuth? That's fun. I imagine it's not. Well, that's not a... I mentioned a while back ago how I wanted to use OAuth, so that's not a great... not a great sign. Not a great sign for me.
From dilithium, it creates a simple sigma bond. Sigma bond.
Here we go.
Sigma bond. Sigma bond.
That's pretty good. And then some kind of transformation sound.
The balls merge.
Yep, they sure do.
Trans sound.
When it bonds. Lithium, when it bonds to form dilithium, it
Yeah.
bonds to form dilithium, it creates a simple sigma bond.
And then make them just a tad bit quieter. I think I'm fucking sure package solving every single dumb decision made by removing the stupid problem made by this abomination of a norm. Signing me up from Katsi. Brilliant.
When it bonds to form dilithium, it creates a simple sigma bond.
People love my nails.
They really do.
The number one theme of metals
Hey, it's your community.
delocalization. So basically, in something
You made them like that.
for example, when it bonds to form dilithium, it creates a simple sigma bond.
Or I made them like
This
that.
bond has a specific shape, specific location, specific rules. However, when you're dealing with large
Okay, in this case, this will be a bit tricky. Because I need a long liquid sound. Shut up, Katsi. Don't even.
Okay. Before I even come out with a joke already.
Yeah, no, don't even.
when you're dealing with
Meow.
large atoms, then these
Yeah, that's good. That's something.
with larger atoms,
In -6.
with larger atoms,
A fun question: how many years back you need to get a scientist who has less knowledge than make it? How many years back you need to get a scientist who has less knowledge than make it? I am struggling to understand your question. Like, how many years back in time do you need to go for an average scientist to have less knowledge than me? Is that what you mean? As in a scientist from the 80s versus a scientist from a
It's such a
50s?
not metric.
I mean, yeah, but my goodness, that was an Olympic. That was an Olympic sport of reading with comprehension. I just did that.
Average amount of knowledge is even more of a non-metric too.
But
It's
depends.
such an unhelpful, like,
Yeah, I mean, complex. It's
you can't take
pretty.
an average of something that's fucking arbitrary. Like, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, it is really tricky because some of the things I know are very basic and have been, known for hundreds of years, and others are kind of cutting edge science at times.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, just pick the latest paper I read and then just go 1 month back.
then these dealing with larger atoms, then these all
I hear one of the lithiums disappeared, but whatever. It's fine.
molecules can come together, and instead of
Doing it.
just a simple bond between
Nah, who needs a random lithium atom? What's the worst that can happen? What possible gives us more freedom?
If you're for about something is not important. The lithium in the
Attributes, best properties, but first. Principle. Okay, so right here, what we need is we need the camera to move to the side again. But this time on the other side, we're gonna have this, except slightly modified. Because this time we're gonna have this be slightly larger.
if I had a nickel every time.
Up. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? I need to. Okay, this is the distance between them, that is the size, which means if right here we do 0.3, this set their size to be. With something. Scale. So this. Let's say. Kind of small. Okay, what if I reduce this to like 10, and then this actually to a 1, and then if, oh my goodness, we take the value and then math, and if it's less than half, let's say for now, then we just do the pick instance. Boolean, no, boolean math, and then right we want an or, there we go. This, and then we just lower the threshold till we get something reasonable. 0.3, why not? This looks reasonable. Why is he doing Blender while title is about music? Title is not about music, it's about sound design. That's because I'm adding all the sounds and doing all the sound design for the video. Well, I was doing it and I still have a little bit left to go, but at the same time I'm also rendering all the animations in the background because, you know, I want to be productive and I want to get this video finished as quickly as
Man
possible.
is multitasking.
Exactly. Leave this right here and let's just move.
If Magnet isn't doing 5, then at the same time he's just wasting time.
Yeah, I'm just I just combust. That's what happens.
You just, yeah.
I explode with violent gore. Can you complete this video today? I hope so. I don't know. I wish I could. Would be nice.
I do like you, but they explode all over me.
It took such a long time to get that out.
Yeah, I had to, because you started another thought, I had to like wait for you to fucking finish it.
Effectively a huge
Yeah.
Imagine benzene, but instead of a donut, it's just a vague blob. Now each time we add imagine benzene, but instead of a donut,
That's something.
it's just a vague blob. Now
What you will need.
table, but
Okay, we're gonna need a bunch of things all happening at the same time right here. This and liquidy, beautiful.
now each time we add another. Now each time we add another. Now
Perfect length. And that one I've never had. How much time does it take you? I try to Blender was very hard. I improve very slowly. At this point, this is I think my 5th year using Blender. I don't remember exactly. I think it's at the 5th year.
each time we add another. Each time
Okay.
we add another. Now each time we add an additional atom to the mixture. Now each time we add an. Now each time.
Louder.
Says your fifth here doing YouTube or
Well, technically, I don't know, 9, whatever, some X years, I don't remember. Doing YouTube as Make It is the 5th year as well. Well, no.
what you do before Blender?
You I did, mostly edits. I think my first, actually no. You know what's funny? I'm pretty certain my first ever science video was about computers. And I think the second ever, wait, was it even about computers? It was either about computers or about dimensions. Which I think is comical that even back then, I still did videos about dimensions.
You love your dimensions.
Each time we add another
I do talk about them a lot.
Atom to the mixture, we get more and more.
Okay, right here we need. Then we're gonna pitch shift it by 2 semi-notes every single time.
Energy levels. So energy levels.
Might be a bit loud. I feel like this might be obnoxious and get in the way. Come like me, -6.
So we start
Let's see.
energy levels. So we start with something kind of reasonable, like let's say F5 for a single atom. Now if we bring another atom, then we get like 10.
Oh, we've reached the end of my animations. Not a lot. Do you do hard surface modeling or soft surface modeling or sculpted, etc.? I do. Depends on what the animation needs to be. It might be short, but I'm a bit of a generalist when it comes to Blender. I do suck, absolutely suck with organic things. I am really bad at making organic things, but other than that, kind of anything. Why did you delete every video on the old channel? I didn't delete them, they're private. I'm a hoarder. I haven't seen those. I'm actually curious to watch those videos to see what I was up to back in the day. They must be quite lucky.
And if we bring
Okay, right here, let's shift it by 4 semitones.
again yet another, we get 15, and then so on. So
This one by 6.
on, so forth, and each time we get.
Have you tried FL Studio? Yeah, I have. Good piece of software, honestly. I like it.
More possible energy.
Really convenient. Because we just need to add 2. Nope, not add 2 to this one, add 2 to this one. 8.
Levels our electrons can.
Never mind.
Each time we get more possible energy levels our electrons can occupy. And the crucial thing here is that this doesn't actually have a limit.
Okay, how much more is left in this piece of crap? Alright, good. Who inspired you to try it? FL Studio? No one really. I was just aware of existence of the software, so I just used it. Choose YouTubers make it. Have you had another channel than the old Make It? Was the old Make It channel from 2021? I could have sworn it was from 2020. Let me check. No, the old channel was from 2020. Yeah, it's 5 years. What do you mean? I know you said that you did YouTube as Make It for 5 years. Suddenly you had another channel. What do you mean, Adrian? No, I did do YouTube as Make It for 5 years. Oh, you mean before I was Make? Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, I did have a bunch of channels as well. Long story. Come on, you're answering all my question. First YouTuber doing that to me. Well,
exact figures and just
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm not a big YouTuber, so not many comments are getting lost. Not difficult to keep up.
crucial thing here is that this doesn't actually have a limit. So if we disregard the exact figures and just focus on the ballpark, we start with only one.
I can confirm it, but not that big.
On the
Thanks, Katsi.
ballpark, we start with only one energy level.
Not exactly wrong, but to point it out is just mean. Just remind the guy, yeah. Are you from the UK? No, I am not. I am not, in fact, from the UK. How old are you? Phenomenal question, complex thing. Phenomenal question. Day 1000. 1000 days special explaining your YouTube journey. Hopefully something.
With only one energy level. Then a couple more figures and just regard the exact figures and just focus on the ballpark. We start with only one energy level. Then a couple more.
Oh yeah, this is the big animation. All right. I hope that I did render them properly, because if I didn't, then my goodness gracious me. If I didn't render properly, you don't need to.
I think
Go on, don't be shy.
it might take a bit more than 5 minutes.
No. When has oh, by the way, my Blender crashed when I was rendering this big animation, and so I had to render it from start again. Because apparently it just does that. That's good. Your voice or accent is amazing. Thank you, Harbour.
It'll get me better.
So we can keep adding and adding and adding these energy levels until we get a lot of them. Like
When I started watching you, you fucking didn't pronounce R's, like, at all.
The letter R. What do you mean, like with work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still struggle with that. Thank you for reminding.
and then there we go. That's bonding. So why do we differentiate between
Okay, here are all of the animations we've rendered since. There's just 4 of them.
them and the covalent? And why do we think of metallic bond? So why do we differentiate between them? Why do we think of so why between them? Why do we think of metallic
Minutes.
as separate to covalent? Aren't they just the same thing, with covalent just being smaller? Well, yeah, fine, I guess you could think of it that way, but there's a reason to the madness, and that is, as always, energy. So basically, imagine that you have a bond between 2 oxygens. In this case, we disregard all of the underlying s orbitals because they just cancel each other out, and we just get to the sigma bonding orbital. All of the underlying s orbitals because they just cancel each other out, and we just get to the sigma bonding
Fundraisers,
orbital, the 2 pi bonding orbitals, and the half
Always.
anti-bonding pi. Now let's imagine that we add some electrons to pi bonding orbitals and the half-filled anti-bonding pi.
Katsi is quiet. Let me see if I can do anything. Uh-oh.
Am I? I can move closer to my fucking phone. Hold on.
For a second.
There you go.
I need to check something. It
No,
might be an
Don't worry.
emergency.
Uh-oh. Okay.
It might be an emergency.
Oh.
I may need to go.
Is it end of stream?
It might be end of stream. I'm so sorry
That's fine.
that I'm ending this abruptly, but I think it's an emergency. So listen, everyone. Do you want coffee? I haven't been drinking coffee, Adrian. I'm trying. Can you get off my back? Even when I'm fucking detoxing from everything, I'm trying my best to stay healthy. You still do this to me. That's not very supportive. That's not very nice. Anyway, everyone, I need to go. It's apparently quite important. So, I suppose I truly do apologize. I really thought I could finish this video either on the stream or get almost done with it, but unfortunately I had to do it on stream. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.